Hey guys, it's Lewis here. I just realized that it has been so long since I made a video just talking to you guys. I've been super focused on pumping out all of the content that I put out weekly now and focused on putting out videos for this YouTube channel that I realized I just haven't made a video just talking to you guys and giving you an update on what I'm doing and where I'm going and what the plan is. So let's have a chat. I know, I can already see the comments already. Every time I start a video and it doesn't begin with "G'day cunts," everyone's like, "Oh, Lewis has changed." It's like, fuck you, cunt. Alright, I'll start a video any way I want. If I want to start a video with me just strangling the life out of an infant, I'll do that shit. And then you can probably comment, "Oh, Lewis has changed, man. He never used to strangle babies. Don't really like this new direction he's taking his content in." I'm not sure if I would call it selling out, but I'm definitely not a fan. So basically I wanted to talk to you guys about where I'm going and what I'm doing at the moment. So I've been putting out weekly videos on my YouTube channel for the past 2 or 3 months. On the most part, I've been very consistent, and that's because I have picked up an editor for my videos. So I've got someone else called Todd helping me edit my videos. I think I will edit this video because it's easy, it's just jump cuts and shit. So I can move from here to here to here and then back to my original position for no reason other than making it more visually stimulating for people who don't have the attention span to watch a video more than 30 seconds anymore, thanks to Facebook. So yeah, I've been a lot more consistent with my content because that's a commitment that I wanted to make in the new year after my stand-up tour, and I'm pretty happy with how that's been going. My channel has been growing heaps as well, which is another reason why I wanted to make this video, because I feel like there's a whole bunch of new people here that don't know what I do outside of this YouTube channel, and right now I'm doing so much shit. I suppose this is just a little refresher video on who the fuck I am and what the fuck I do. My name's Lewis Spears. I'm a stand-up comedian and I'm an alcoholic. Don't worry, this isn't gonna turn into an AA meeting, but it may get sad at times. So my number one focus is stand-up comedy. Late last year, I launched a crowdfund to film a comedy special, and we raised a bunch of money to do it. It went really, really well. The shows were amazing, blah, blah, blah. Right now, we're in the final stages of the edit. So that's the update there. We're in the final stage of the edit. I've seen the second draft. It's fucking amazing. We're really locking down all of the final things that need to be changed, and we're moving very close to release very quickly. I don't have an official date for you or a date range for you just yet, because I don't want to promise something that I can't deliver on, but it will definitely be coming out this year. Fuck, I can just see myself starting a meth habit and then that not happening, and then me just going into like a top 15 list of crowdfunds that never happen. You know, when you read them, you just get really fucking angry. How can they do that? But I'm doing the best I can to stay the fuck away from BuzzFeed, guys. The special will be coming out soon. More info for that is in the description. Now, in terms of my YouTube channel, what I've been trying to do is just stay consistent, stay weekly, and keep the 3 series that I have running as often as possible. It's weird when you have 3 series, because in a month it's hard to do more than 1 video a week. I'm still trying to figure out the puzzle pieces of where Bi-Monthly Bull fits in with Cooking Without Instructions and Lure Review, because, you know, all of them kind of could be weekly series, but I want to keep all of them running at the same time because lots of people like different things for different reasons. So I'm really happy with those 3. I'm just going to keep pumping them out. I think my goal at the moment is Bi-Monthly Bull twice a month, Cooking Without Instructions once a month, and Lure Review once a month as well. But I'm not trying to stick to that, because if I see something like the Current Affair report that I'm just like, I have to do a Lure Review on that shit today, I'll do that, and then that'll fuck with the schedule. So don't quote me on that, but that's the goal. The main thing is I'm trying to put out a video once every week. Next thing I want to talk about is my radio show. So Luke Kidgel, who's a stand-up comedian, really good friend of mine, we have a radio show together here in Australia, in Melbourne. We're on Fox, which is the biggest radio station in the country, or one of them, which is really, really cool. So we're connecting to a whole different audience that would never have heard about me otherwise, which is awesome. And it's a really cool outlet. I was super apprehensive about going into radio, and I think a few of you guys were as well, being like, oh, if he goes into radio, is he gonna have to tone himself down, or will he change, or all that kind of shit, because it is mainstream media and I've never had an experience with that before. But I've been there for, shit, it'd be almost almost 6 months now, and I gotta say it's some of the most fun I've ever had creating comedy. And they have asked, in terms of changing my content, it hasn't even been brought up at all. So they're really supportive of what we're doing outside of radio, and the creative freedom that we have on radio is ridiculous. I think the only rule they've given me is, hey, don't say cunt live on radio. And I'm like, hey, that's easy. I practice that shit every time I see my grandma. I pretend that I don't even know what that word means or how to say it. So I can do that for 2 hours a day. But the radio show is a lot of fun. And I feel like a lot of you cunts don't know about it. So the best way to listen to the radio show is just get the podcast version. So if you search Luke and Lewis on iTunes, you can listen to the podcast version. We're on Facebook and Instagram as well as their own pages, Luke and Lewis, also YouTube, and you can watch all the videos that we put up there. It's like a whole other project and a thing with its own fan base that we've been working on, and there's heaps of content out there. So if you want to go and find it, I really recommend the radio show. It's a lot of fun. I'll put in one of my favorite parts in this video now. BYO Cup Day, I forgot about it, so I don't have a cup with me. Luckily, I do have my friend Luke here, and he's got a mouth, so
I'm gonna be his cup.
yeah, he's my cup. It's just $1, isn't it?
That's fine.
Oh, free. Oh, awesome, guys. BYO Cup Days, great success.
And the is this as John?
Alright, what else did I want to talk to you guys about? My stand-up comedy, my tour. So, if you don't know, my #1 priority in life is that I'm a stand-up comedian. That's the main thing I do. It's what I put the most effort into. Generally, I will perform once, twice, sometimes 3 times a week, every single week for the last 4 years now, just about. And I think it's what I'm best at. It's definitely where my best ideas go, and it's what I put the most effort into making the best. So the comedy special is coming out shortly. It'll be out soon, but if you want to see me live, I will be touring around September or October this year. We moved normally I tour in April and May, but we moved that to the end of the year just because it fits in better with my schedule. So I'm definitely touring this year. A lot of people messaged me in April being like, hey, where's the tour? What are you doing? I'm definitely doing shows. I have not stopped. It's still my goal of doing a new hour of comedy every single year that gets better than the last one. Year 4, the 4th tour, will be happening in October, September, November, somewhere around there. And finally, the last thing I wanted to talk about is my podcast. It's called Spearhead Sundays. It's a solo podcast, so it's just me by myself talking for an hour like some kind of angry schizophrenic, generally about whatever pissed me off in the previous week. Just ranting, raving, talking about what I'm up to. If you like Bill Burr's podcast, I suppose it's kind of similar to that. It's along that vein of things. So if you want to check that out, that is in the description as well. It's on iTunes, it's on Spotify, it's on all of the Android podcast apps as well. And I just started filming it every single week as well. So if you, for some reason, want to watch me sit in a chair and talk to myself for an hour, you can do that. I mean, I was surprised that people did want that, but the videos are going really well and they're just going up in views and people are really enjoying the podcast. So, if you want to check that out, you are free to do so. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to talk to you guys about. Mainly I wanted to say thank you very much for watching my shit and enjoying it. I feel like that this year is the first year of my whole career that I've actually really been consistent with YouTube and the podcast and all the other stuff that I'm doing, and for some reason you guys are responding positively to that. You know, the views are up, the subscribers are up, all of my channels are growing, my podcast, the radio show, Patreon, everything is growing, and it's because I was just sat down one day and I was like, how the fuck can I stay consistent? I need to start delegating because I'm doing so much shit that my time is spent writing. You know, generally I'll work 15-hour days every single day just pumping stuff out, writing, you know, I'll write, what am I going to talk about on the podcast? Now what are we talking about on the radio show? Now I need to research for Bi-Monthly Bull and read up a news story. Then I need to go and write a loo review. Then I need to film it. And then in the mornings, I try and write stand-up comedy every single morning. And then at night, I need to perform that material to make sure that it's good so that by the time the tour comes around, it's a good show and it's better than last year. So that's basically what I'm doing at the moment. I just wanted to make this video because everything's been growing so much and I've been working so hard and just pushing and pushing and going through and just making sure that I stay consistent and I'm smashing out content that I feel like I haven't spoken and talked just to you guys for so long and express my gratitude that you guys still like me, still watch me, and you're not sick of my shit. And yeah, thank you very much. The comments and everything has been so positive, and I feel like if I was doing this much shit as I am today, if I was doing that 2 years ago, I would have gone insane. But I've built up a resilience to how hard I'm working and how much stuff I'm putting out, and I've figured out how to manage stress and manage time and delegate, and I feel in a really good headspace for my content and my career and my stand-up and where I'm going and what I'm putting out. So I'm really glad that you guys are liking that as well. So thanks for watching. I'm Lewis Spears, but you would fucking know that if you could read. And I hope you have a great day. Thanks for all your support. See you later, guys.